Welcome everybody to yet another episode of Cookin on the Rim. My name is Quish, and cat rave time is now. Woo! How's everybody doing this week? I see lots of friends in the audience. Mercury Alpha, Silicon Soul, Bully Snake, Lord Grimos, Shura, Samurai, Zax, Tom Zach. What's up, friends? It is a special day in Rimworld because our last colony imploded, as Rimworld colonies are wont to do. So today is start of a new game, and I'll be honest, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. So I thought I'd open it up to the audience. What kind of Rimworld colony do you guys want to see today? I mean, colony implosion is not ideal, but it is not uncommon either. Usually it rolls around to colonists losing their fucking minds and then screaming at each other, causing them to further spiral into insanity, and then dying to insects and or robots. Losing is fun. Losing is fun. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Crockpot beef stew. That sounds tasty. Sounds tasty. Archeon, what are the options? I don't know. You know, we could do just a bog standard palette cleanser colony. We could do like a mountain base. We could pick a particular xenotype from the biology DLC. We could do anomaly. We could do another spaceship. We could do a specific biome. We could do goblins again. God, we've done that one plenty. We could do something unique. We could have another drug cartel. What if the colony is insects and or robots? Pretty sure there's some mods that let you do that. Is zombie an option? Zombies could be an option. Space dwarves. Water baron in a desert. That's interesting. Colony is a merc depot. Everyone has at least one limb replaced with a stick. I remember the one Rimworld. Well, I shouldn't say the one because there was two. The first Rimworld colony that I did on my YouTube channel, I had a colonist who lost all but one limb, and we didn't have the ability to give her replacements. And I went to go replace her leg when I finally got, you know, bionics and what have, or prosthetics rather. And I accidentally picked the wrong leg, so we ended up amputating her one good leg. Like she was just a potato. Elijah Snow just resubscribed for 27 months. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, that colony, the thing with Rimworld, especially if you do Cassandra, the longer you play the colony, the worse it's gonna get. Like there gets to be a point where you have to shit or get off the pot and try to win the game, because if you don't, like the game will just put you down. Rimworld Dark Sun Edition, huh? So what's that, like a desert and everybody has psionics? Maybe like do like a tribal playthrough in the desert. It could be interesting. That's right, mind goblins. I regularly go to a yearly Blood Bowl tournament. I know I've talked a little bit about Blood Bowl. And this tournament is like a team tournament, so you always go with like a group of coaches. And our squad name is always the Mind Goblins. And every time the tournament organizer would like announce our name, like what table we were playing at, we'd always yell out "D's nuts." We're very, very mature guys. Okay, I'm kind of picking up what you're putting down. Desert colony, psionics. So we'll have to probably do a little bit of the royalty DLC. Problem is I don't know how to sell water with the mods that I currently have. I'm gonna open up a browser here and take a look. Hmm. Yeah, I don't see any mods that would let me like sell water like to be like a water baron. I mean, I would still have Dub's bad hygiene, so I would be making use of water. Okay. Okay. Harsh desert. Harsh desert colony. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. All right. New colony. Crash landed. Should I do crash landed or should I do a lost tribe? I could do a drug lab. Maybe some of that as well. Yeah, should I do crash landed or should I do hard mode and go lost tribe? Not seeing any dissenting opinions. I think I'm just gonna do crash landing for now. And you know what? We're gonna do Randy. Oh, I gotta pick a commitment mode. Actually, before I do that, let me turn the anomaly settings. I think I'm gonna do no anomaly this playthrough. Sloshing through water makes people unhappy. What the hell are you talking about? Sloshing through water is fun as heck. Game, you're wrong. All right, so we've got shrubland, desert, and extreme desert. All right, well, if we're gonna do extreme desert, got an abandoned colony here. It's probably worthwhile doing some kind of mountains. This is kind of interesting looking. This one has an oasis. Ooh, that could be interesting. Because we're talking about, you know, being a water baron. Oasis in an extreme desert. That sounds kind of cool. This one's got dunes. So we could like build in this little alcove here. It's probably going to give us some fertile soil. Yeah, rich soil is dark brown. So we could grow crops around the water. All right, I'm into it. It is near some polluted tiles. That's fine. All right. I think we're going to skip ideology. And let's get a look at who we can have in the old colony here. Get berry, animals crafting, 3 negative traits, but they're not super critical. Good at social. You have Guillermo, the vampire meeting only Guillermo. Chemical fascination. Social, animals, intellectual, not the worst. Starfighter pilot here. Tough is a good one. Quick sleeper is a good one. Incapable of caring's fine. Really only good at fighting and research. Super immune to kind or solid. Incapable of intellectual is fine. Again, mostly only capable of fighting. A starship doctor. This guy's pretty solid. Psychically deaf means that we're not going to be doing the Dark Sun thing with him. But really high medical with a double passion intellectual. And he can help out with plants and construction. Yeah, Doc is on the list. Doc is on the list. Sarai has the cataracts, but is tough. Is incapable of animals, but has an animal of 15 with a double passion. What the frick, game? What the frick? We got a smuggler, a machine collector. All right, so far the only colonist that we really like is Doc. Let's find somebody who can do like other stuff. Apollo, 3 kind of negative traits. Although psychic sensitivity is going to help him with the brain powers. Good at fighting, construction, mining, cooking, plants, medical. Yeah, Apollo's got it all. We'll go with that. Nudist is a hard one to deal with. Doc was also sickly. Oh yeah, he is sickly, isn't he? Well, that's why he's getting the big bonus to medicine. So we got Pathia. Got a bad heart and is a nudist, but otherwise very good skills. I think I'm gonna keep going. Bad back is gonna slow him down, but fast learner plus, oh, it's got lazy. Yeah, lazy plus bad back. This guy's just gonna take forever to do shit. Professional gamer, hard worker, incapable of art. He only does AI art. Not great starting skills, but great passions, which means that he is gonna get up there pretty quick. All right, justice is good. So Doc is gonna be doing research, medicine, and then helping out with construction and plants. Apollo is probably going to be our primary crop grower. that can help with construction, mining, cooking, the whole shebang. And then this guy's mostly just going to be focusing. Actually, he's got great stuff too. All right. Is there anybody who is good at crafting? So he's the best at crafting. Do we have anybody who can do social? No. We definitely have doctoring. Don't have great animal skills. We could do cooking. We could do mining, construction. Name a game is disabled. Let me see if I can fix that for you. All right, name and game is turned on. I think the one thing that we're missing is social. Justice is unfortunately the best at it. All right, I think we can live with that. Okay. Got a spicy box. Even got some ruins down here that we could start in. And we're probably going to build like some walls around here. Like a one-turn Skaven touchdown. Somebody's been reading my live journal. I don't have a live journal. I'm just a little surprised that they put that on the menu for Blood Bowl. All right. So I think my options are either to start building in these ruins and then work our way up, or we can like turn like these rocks over here into like our natural starter base. And I think that that's what I'm gonna do. Actually, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think this is just going to be a better place to start. All right. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of setup. All right, something like that. get our work priorities straightened out. All right, so justice is going to be construction, mining, plants, probably in that order. Construction, mining, plants, crafting. He's gonna be doing a lot of work. Gonna be doing a lot of work. Doc is capable of helping with construction and plants. We'll eventually have him going full on research. And then Apollo is going to be primary plants. Basically the other way around, right? He's basically going to be something like that. And he'll do our meal preps as well. Let's go ahead and get a work schedule up. Set our apparel policy. Tell people to attack instead of flee. Doc is always going to try to carry some medicine on him. Something like that. All right. Let's do a grow zone. This will be rice. This will be cotton. This will be heel root eventually. We don't have anybody who can currently build it, currently grow it. All right, and then the last thing and the most important thing is names. Now I saw that some people had redeemed name in game. Let's go back and check in on that. It is 7 Blue 7 and Lord Troa. So let's go ahead and open up the Wheel of Names. All right, is 7 Blue 7 on the list yet? Don't see ya. Then Lord Troa, are you on the list? No. All right. So first colonist, Doc. Let's go ahead and find out who they're actually going to be. The grapple master himself, Halzakar. Welcome to the colony. Next is going to be Apollo. Digiman the Anti-Digs. Title. Anti-Digs. Just funny because he is actually good at mining. And then Justice. NC Silicon Soul. Also, I just realized that like pop up was in the way the entire time. Lastly, Wanda, the Aminal, is a husky. Shadow Minx Hobbies. We're just gonna go with Shadow Minx, which is actually a pretty cool name for a dog. Pretty cool name for a doggo. All right. Now we are going to save. Yeah, it's currently winter and it's 41 degrees outside. Thunderclap. Resubscribe for 48 months. Jeez. 4 years. 4 years, man. Time flies. Oh, that's right. I probably should not be making things out of wood, huh? Fortunately, the Oasis does give us a little bit of wood to work with. Nice. Hygiene. Wooden well. There's fine. Trine. Water tub. Okay. So I think one of the first steps is probably going to be working on making stone. And we will get Silicon Soul primary on crafting for now. Because we're going to have to rely on materials other than wood. Oh, we immediately have a transport pod crash. An evangelist named Leog, who is a pigman, a pig lady, in fact. Pretty good at social, which is actually something that we're missing. All right, we'll have Hals go rescue them. And I guess for now, it's their health situation. No, they're gonna die before we get there. We got a free park out of it. Oh, we need to put a sleeping spot for the old doggo. Got some steel over here we can bring in. Some more survival meals. What I might do is just deconstruct all of these ruins here, except for the urns, which, as you know, are one of my favorite secrets. This will also get us some building resources. Yeah, physical media is becoming more and more rare. Sir, then resubscribe for 37 months. Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. All right, I think the first step is going to be building a nice wall around most of the oasis and kind of force people to only come in one direction. Because right now we have oh, you know what? That's not true. First step should probably be building a food dispensary, because otherwise we're just eating raw food. Otherwise we're just eating raw food. So let's plan out a little bit better where things are actually going to be. And then what do we have for power options? Wind turbines, wood fire generator. I think we can probably get by with the wood fire generator for now. Oh, I should probably arm my colonists too, huh? Normally on a desert you would avoid wood, but we actually have a decent amount. It's just all localized to right here. And I need to build something fast so we have a place to eat food. But I will replace this with stone. But you are correct. We definitely don't want to rely on this wood fire generator forever. now we need... And I can also... Oh, I gotta build a horseshoe's pen. Lost a lot of goob on betting. Oh, Lone Wolf, that's, you know, easy come, easy go, I guess. Ooh, it's time to name the colony. All right, so we are a oasis. We are water barons. So let's go ahead and name the faction the Water Barons. And then we need to name the colony. So are there any water parks that have gone out of business recently? Neolantis? That's not bad. Wonderwall, the Water Bears. What's the water park that's like a franchise that's not SeaWorld? Adventure Landing. Action Park. Whitewater Bay. Glenwood Caverns. That sounds local. Action Park sounds fun. Action Park. Ciao. Yayo by the Bayo. See what you did there. Group of iguanas are migrating through. Oh man, look at these little guys. Look at these little guys. We're just gonna let them be. Terminators in space. Okay. Let's before I forget, let's get people armed up. Lizard, 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 lizard. All right, they're continuing to break this shit down. And it looks like Silicon Soul has broken down all the rocks that we found. So let's get the rest of these ruins deconstructed. All right, that gives us a decent amount of stone blocks to work with now. So I think the way that I'm going to build it, what do I have the most of? I'm going to use slate to start with. Oh no. Oh, this is one of those maps where the soft sand. Okay. So I need to look at terrain affordance, which is okay, it's not too bad. There's no way that I have enough slate to build this entire wall, but this will get us started. All right, we need to link these and allow raw food. Everyone's working on the field, which is cool. No. Thank you. I guess I'll eventually need that if I want to build like shuttlecrafts and stuff though. Shalahad brand tequila, huh? Yeah, I was drinking some tequila not that long ago. I'm a longtime fan of a Mr. Alton Brown of the show Good Eats. And he recently started putting some YouTube videos back on again where he makes stuff. And he made margaritas. And I tried his margarita recipe. And I gotta say, wasn't that good. It was a little dry. Although I was not able to make, like, he made his own like orange liqueur with a sous vide machine and all that crud. I was like, that's awesome that he could do that, but I ain't got time for that. So I just used some Contro. I do like tequila. Tequila is one of those liquors that I don't drink very often. But then I'm reminded how much I like it when I do drink it. And then I'm like, oh, this is dangerous as hell. I should not do this. All right, so that's going to be all of the slate that we have available. Let us switch to marble. Like, I kind of wish that there was an option for building walls where you could just make them out of any stone you want. Like, you don't have to build it out of a specific stone block. Just whatever's available. They are getting this wall up pretty quick, though, which is nice. Digimon, if you could, and let's go ahead and start chopping some more trees. Normally, I kind of have to build my colonies with a minimal amount of like specialization kind of in mind. Like, each guy is only going to be doing one thing because, you know, that's just the division of labor when you only have 3 colonists. But this is a pretty sick startup where everybody is capable of construction, everybody is capable of plants. Like, everybody can focus on one task at a time. Like, I can have 3 guys focusing on what's important, which is pretty nice. Well, has some agave. Speaking of tequila. Speaking of the tequilas. And an ancient mech. Right, I think that's going to be the end of the marble. Okay, what do we got here? Shot glass of simple syrup. Shot glass tequila, orange bitters, aromatic bitters, splash of lime, ice cubes, a float of a sour beer. Like what's the beer that's like very sour, like gross? Is that how you say it? Like GROSE, like grouse. Then do like a rim of chipotle pepper. Sounds tasty. I'd probably drink that until I was unhappy with myself. Not something super sour. Okay. Grolsch is like a brand of beer. Let me make my Googles. Sour beer. Gose. GOSE is the type of beer. I got there eventually. Only had to Google it. Digiman is sad. All right, let's move to Granite. Yeah, ghost beers are like one of the few beers that my wife actually likes to drink. Despite the fact that she is a bartender, she doesn't particularly like beer. Man, this is going to be a massive wall. Hopefully just the one dynasty, the Night Owl. Hopefully just the one. I will say that this is like significantly more building space than I normally need for a base. And obviously a wall like this is only really good in the early game. But it'll be kind of nice because this is basically like permanent summer here. Yeah, growing period is year round. So we're probably never going to need to do hydroponics, and we'll probably just grow all around the outside of this oasis. All right, we've almost got the south and west walls completed. I'm thinking this narrow space up top or this space over here. I think I want to incorporate this steam geyser. So I think I might make this my kill zone. This is some tough ass walls. 20,000 hit points, Jesus. For reference, granite has a little over 500 hit points. All right, what do we still have? Got some more granite left. Do have log walls I could do. I've got that mod still installed. Edge walls. Very flammable. It is going to start to get very hot, so I need to make sure that I have dusters and cowboy hats. Or shade cones. Either one will work. Okay. Wall is pretty well up now. At least on this side. So this is going to force the raiders to come in this way. So now we'll build the east wall. Desert Owl. I'm assuming, yeah. Assuming you live out in the, Southwest somewhere. Yeah, we have, oh man, we have, 3 steam geysers within, oh man, this is a great base. This is a great base location. New Mexico, yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. Never been to New Mexico. Been to Texas, been to Arizona. Never been to New Mexico. All right, we'll do this last stretch out of slate. slate typically has the lowest hit points of all the stone walls. But conversely, the lower the hit points, the shorter of a time period it takes to build them. It was in the 90s this weekend. You know what's crazy? So I live in Virginia, and we have a saying in Virginia that if you don't like the weather, wait a couple of days. We over the weekend got up into the 70s, and it was absolutely gorgeous. Today it was 34 during the afternoon, and it snowed all day. So yeah, that's Virginia weather for you. Blistering low 40s today. Well, Lone Wolf, if you're still where I think you are, that's pretty solid where you live. All right. Now we can go ahead and create our tunnel of death. So that might not be a great idea to build it that way, because this might cause some collapsed roofs. Well, we'll see how it goes. Maybe what we'll do here is just like cancel a few. Just to make sure nothing falls in our heads. Yeah, Samurai, if you're in North Carolina, you get pretty similar weather to us. Yeah, it's expected. We're expected to get up into the 70s, 80s this weekend, which is crazy. You know what I could do? Start training this guy up. And who's actually gonna do animals? NC? Yeah. Friend needing help. Wants to hang out here for 8 days. Will not do any work. Yeah. No, thank you. One of you guys needs to finish construction over here. You and Cookie got to visit the original bean house. Frijoles Ranch. Ranch dressing. Get a vac suit helmet. Doesn't sound like it's worth my time. Do I have any pictures of kitten beans? I mean, yeah, I probably do, but I'm not in a position to share anything right now. Man, look at all this steel right here. A man-hunting pack of vultures. Oh, they fly! That mean they just go over the wall? Oh, they're gonna go around. Okay, cool. All right. What's everybody's health situation? 19 hours, no immediate danger. Totally fine. Doggo's hurt too. All right, Hal's is main doctor. Get him tending to himself first. Tend Digiman. And then tend Shadow. Perfect. Just fully Stone Age Lone Wolf. That actually wouldn't be too bad. I've thought about doing something like that, where you just try to use like full on Stone Age technology to progress your base. That could be fun. Delta, we ended up opening up a Ancient Danger, and it was full of ancient soldiers who, despite the fact that we put bear traps at the foot of their cryo chamber caskets and ambushed the crap out of them, they 100% dog walked us. Just absolutely dog walked us. Got some steel up here too. Some traders. See what you guys got. Some beef jerky. Got a broad wrap. Some herbal medicine. We'll buy their herbal medicine. Yeah, no, thank you. Nah, man, just some soldiers with some good weapons. Just wrecked us. Absolutely wrecked us. But we were on a death spiral. Like, all of our colonists were just constantly on mental breaks. And there was no way for us to get out of it. Tell you what, our guys like mining, but they're not very good at it. You know what? A little dumping zone in here for rotten animals. Some exotic goods traders. We got some uranium over here for our bathrooms. Okay, I got a couple of muffalo. I have a lot of hyperweave, some glitterwood medicine. In this mediocre story, the unnamed writer paints a picture of his love for fresh beets. It's a lot of plot holes, apparently. We have a drill arm. That's actually kind of awesome. And we have a really good doctor. There's a liver. All right, anything we can sell? Not really. All right. Yeah, it's probably gonna go on Justin Silicon Soul here. However, we should probably have a cleaner place to do this. Beets are good for making sweet foods. This is true. All right, tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this just here, even though this is probably the dumbest way to do this. But before I do that, I am gonna save the game, and I will save scum if this goes poorly. Health, operations, install drill arm on, we'll say, the left shoulder. Get him to do a little bit of cleaning first. Begin operation. Probably shouldn't feed somebody before they have an operation. In fact, I'm pretty sure they tell you not to do that. Successful drill arm. Look at that. You know, ladies do like a good cybernetic arm. Yeah, we are in the midst of warm weather now. And everybody's going to have a bad day for some reason. All right. So I think now is probably a good time to start building like a proper place to sleep. So if I do end table, they left us some silver. How nice of them. They gave us a discount. It's like one of those like free rebates, you know? Weather control satellite. He wants to be Flynn. If he joins you, the weather will be foggy, rain for 6.2 days until the satellite resets. This is a child. This is a child. Also, we're gonna have some mad donkeys. There's literally a mad donkey in the base. Oh my god. Kill this donkey. It's one angry ass. One angry ass for sure. Alright, Digiman is just in a bad freaking mood for some reason. Oh, low psychic drone probably doesn't help. He's also greedy. They're gonna get some donkey meat to eat though. The trade caravan has come in. We have some wargs, a toxalope, some more herbal medicine, some clothes. Uranium breach axe is actually pretty solid. We are well out of money though, so we have nothing to trade with. All right, and we'll put in just a nice cheap wooden floor. Just to make this room a little bit prettier. And we can install some urns. All right, so now they won't be sleeping in the heat. We do need a electric tailor bench, which we will just put outside. All right, beauty of this room, not the best. Oh, we can let Doggo sleep in here too. Left us a gift of plasteel. Sick. These giant wheels out of the way. Fortunately, he is also our best tailor. All right, so we are going to make some dusters. And we will make some either shade cones or cowboy hats. They're basically the same. Make some cowboy hats. Not going to be high quality, but... Ooh, we're starting to grow heel root now. Nice. Here, boy, eat some donkey meat. Oh, man, he's trained up to haul now. You gotta love a dog that knows how to haul shit. It's like a free colonist. It's an awful duster. Raven Carver, what's going on over here? Well, we are living in the desert. Another mad donkey. Oh, and Shadow's gonna carry the donkey corpse to the butchering spot. Heck yeah. Tamed a dragon with your single wizard. That's rad as fuck. That sounds like it should be on the side of a van. Oh, I should have made this over like one more. Ah, that's annoying. Okay, Digiman, let's go ahead and get you wearing this duster. Rather than wearing that parka. Let's take a look at the duster, make sure I'm remembering this correctly. Insulation for heat. So improves their heat tolerance by 27.5. Okay. Okay, that's an awful duster, but gotta start somewhere. Don't need this campfire anymore. Group of fennec foxes. Look at these little guys. Hey, some shitty pants. Howls can wear cowboy hat. Digiman can wear the other cowboy hat. And Silicon Soul, we're actually going to let you continue to wear the space helmet. Actually, Silicon Soul, let's go ahead and get you focusing on mining. Test out that new robot arm. It'd be so good at digging holes. Oh, you know, I should have given it to Digiman. The Antidigs. Like a proper Iron Warrior. I mean, the arm is more for digging holes than it is for, well, I guess it could be used for knocking down Imperial Fist walls. That's a possible use for it. Yeah, even though his skill is really low, he's going really fast, which is kind of nice. So eventually when he has his mining up to like 10 or 12, he's just going to be like strip mining through the walls. Yeah, the Iron Warriors are no joke. Okay, yeah, they're a joke, but I'm also a big fan of the Iron Warriors. It's actually the last I don't know, Warhammer army that I think I've actually worked on was an Iron Warriors army for Horus Heresy. A game that I've never played. Oh no, it's easy to pick on them for sure. All right, this is stupid, but I'm gonna do it because it's bothering me. I haven't had a huge desire to play like big army games in a while. I mostly just play like board games and skirmish games. There we go. Oh yeah, no, I don't really feel like Warhammer has been a game that is designed to appeal to me for a very long time. Like I haven't felt that way for a very long time. Like I'm way more interested in like building a like a second edition era army for the literally nobody that I know that would play second edition with me than I am like trying to build out of whatever the new stuff is. And it's that like that mentality that Games Workshop has where they want to refresh quotation fingers the game every like couple of years. So it's like if you were playing Magic the Gathering but you only ever played standard, like that's what 40K feels like to me. Like every couple of years you're buying all new books, you're buying all new miniatures, like you're starting from scratch. Nothing that you did before is usable again. Like you can't keep an army from year to year, it doesn't feel like. It's just it's really annoying to me that that's how they've marketed their game. The thing is like I never had that problem where I'd finish my army and then never want to paint anything else ever again. I would just start a new army once I was done with my last one. But like you were never done with your last army. Like that's the shit of it. I don't know. It just it appeals to somebody, but that somebody's not me anymore. Like I'm gonna go with my experience with Blood Bowl right now. Like I don't like this new edition of Blood Bowl. It really pisses me off because it legitimately invalidates about 10 teams that I own and have fully painted, you know, like, and I'm not gonna repaint those fucking teams. Like it like they're intentionally like, it's like when Apple was doing that thing where they would make it to where their phones would stop working after a certain period of time. Not that there was anything wrong with them, but they would push out updates that would make the battery die within like 20 seconds just to force you to buy a new iPhone. Like it's kind of shifty, you know, like I'm not opposed to like capitalism or anything like that. I understand you're a company and you're trying to make money, but like it's a really easy way to destroy your reputation with your customers. Sure. This person, what are you good at? You're apparently good at finding ancient dangers. Honestly, you're not great, but you're okay with animals. Let's get you hauling and cleaning then. Yeah, planned obsolescence. You know, actually, Zax and Little Willie, I had read a really good article about planned obsolescence in the gaming industry. And I did some research on it and I actually considered making a video about it. And I titled the script for that video, "The Video That I Don't Want to Make." Because it makes me feel really, really negative talking like that. Like I don't want to make content that makes people feel shitty about stuff. I want to make content that gets people excited for stuff, you know? Because I don't like watching those types of videos. Like it feels like it's just playing on your rage bait. Ooh, some Glitterworld medicine. Thank you very much. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. We're making a pretty significant kill box here. Yeah, like what Windows is doing to computers. Like that's the thing. Oh, Chocobo has redeemed a water break. Don't mind if I do. I'll drink some of this right here. I don't know. It's just group of ducks have joined. Holy shit, that's a lot of ducks. What the hell am I gonna do with all these ducks? All right. Well, shit, what am I gonna do with all these ducks? I mean, I guess I could build like a little enclosure down here for them. Like, do these ducks have to be penned up? Shoot, man, it's almost 5 to the top of the hour. All right, well, on that note, fuck Games Workshop. Hope everybody had a good time. My name is Quish. I stream Rimworld every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'll be back next Monday with some more Cooking on the Rim. There's possible that there's another streamer tonight. We will find out. But until next week, I'm going to leave you with a word from our sponsor. You guys have a great day.
Our sponsor is Rain Shadow Legends. Rain Shadow Legends is a tactical fantasy RPG action strategy game with over 7 billion downloads worldwide. In Rain Shadow Legends, you have access to over millions of fun and unique characters such as Orc, Bugbear, Gun, or Elf. She's very pretty, look how pretty she is. If you like now, you can download our WBPL 76 exclusive character, the Skeleton King. He break your hands. You can use special promo code LIGMA to receive 42,069 rupees. You can spend them on cool cosmetic items such as skins. Like the kind that your characters wear and make different outfits.
off. It's not like a big pile of skin. That would be gross.
And also, flaming swords.
It's on fire.
Find out what over 7 billion totally real people who have downloaded this game are talking about it. Download the app today. Now back to the stream.